Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ordinary E. Say hello. How's things going, guys? Bringing you another video, and this time it's an update for the Millionaire playlist. I think it's been about 5 months. I know I was going to do this every 90 days, 3 months, but I've just been busy with the other videos, with the PlayStation controller. You saw the pain I went through with that, but eventually it all came good and I'm happy with the results, and it's to tell you it's still going strong in the controller, so that's all good. But so is the Sony replacement one, so far so good on both fronts on those controllers. I will be coming up with another video on the PC build. The PlayStation controller just took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. So anyway, we're back here with an update on this is the Millionaire playlist. And it's an update now on where we are and what we're going to do next. Now, I know in the last video, I think from memory, we were talking about we were stopping eBay and we were going to go into the storage, but I'm not going to do that, and I actually have started doing the next one. So as you know, we started off building the computer for free. Now we're going to try and become millionaires using the computer that we built, and I'm giving you the same opportunity because I'm building you guys a computer. And the first thing we did is we started off with Daily Refinement. Can't spell. That guy there anyway. So we started off with this guy here, and he tells you can make 160 an hour. He tells you started from 0 to something, so to 10,000, 18,000 a year. 5 eBay listings in 80 minutes. Daily equals 18k a year. So we started off with this guy, and yeah, he says things like 5 eBay listings a day equals 18k a year. He says it was loads of it, and there was a challenge in here that he said he started from 0 and got up to £10,000 a month. But in the last video I told you it's just not possible for me. I don't know if you can do it, but so we've tried this guy. His advice is good. There's nothing wrong with what he's telling you to do or what to say or how to do it. All that's really good and it works, but the numbers is questionable. So let's get on to the numbers on where we are with the eBay. So as you know, I've got my spreadsheet, and you can see now that I did get up to 10 listings a day. It's now going down because I'm going to only 5 listings a day, and now I'm doing 0 listings a day because I'm stopping eBay. I just can't do it anymore. The time it takes to post, package, photo, source is just not worth it, and I'll tell you for why. The eBay sales are slow. If they sold quicker, then possibly it would work. They don't sell for enough money, making £1, £2, 19p. There's some items here which I'm starting to grow with, like, because I'm starting to know the market, what I can sell for more. Some items I've got 10, 5, but mostly it's £1 or £2 and 79p. So it's just not worth it. I do have 1,250 items currently in my store, and I have listed 1,857 items. And I've sold 607 of those. That's where we are at the minute, and the grand total so far in all of the months from, I'll tell you when we started this again, was February until now, which is almost the end of November. So what is that, 10 months? And in 10 months we've done £670 profit in sales. I mean, you can see that the sales value that people probably quote, 3,000, I've done £3,890 in sales, but you take off fees for eBay and shipping and the cost of goods, obviously, which isn't here at the moment because most of my goods now are from the previous store, if you remember my videos there. So I did have a lot of inventory that I was trying to get rid of anyway. I think I had about 900 and something from that anyway, and a lot of the stuff I'm selling now is just my own stuff as well from around the house, because you might as well sell that. I'm not going car boots, I'm not going charity shops anymore, and I'm not, if there's a good deal I might do it and carry this going. And the reason why I want to carry this going on just a little bit is to do the next venture. So the next venture is going to be this guy. So let's search up this guy, and his name is Mark something. Mark Tilbury. Might be Mark Tilbury. Hold on a minute. Yes, Mark Tilbury. So here's my man, Mark Tilbury. I've watched all of his videos, every single one of them, so you don't have to. And he again promises you, or he tells you, I built this, 5 income sources, made 167 a month. I did this, I did this, I did this. So basically 10 grand a month, you know, how I got rich and all of this. So I've listened to his advice, good advice. It's nice to learn and understand how they got there. I mean, his key factor was, you know, he started from nothing. He sold cars, and he eventually got his own business, scraping enough money, saving up enough money, and got his own business selling models. And I think he kicked off from there. So what he's telling us to do, and then from there he's obviously put his money into investments. So basically what I've picked up from what I can do, so basically I've done the same in a way. I've started my own eBay business, and you know, it's all going well. I mean, I can show you the selling, the sales, and the summaries. Oh, and basically, yeah, I was my performance. I was trying to hit those goals to get back to top seller. Okay. All right. So yeah, I can show you where you know I was trying to hit those goals to become a top seller again, right? But you can see all my sales there. Still making sales every day, maybe 1 or 2 a day. So as I said, eBay, you just don't sell quick enough. They don't sell for the prices that you should get. I mean, you know, I'm selling a pair of Levi jeans. People don't want to pay more than £10. You know, £150 pair of jeans in the shop, but they only want to pay £10 second hand, obviously. But you know, things are not selling for what they should be. But anyway, I did meet the goals. So the last time I was saying there was goals I had to meet. Where is that now? So yeah, basically I think in the last video I was saying I did want to get back to my old store where I hit top rated seller, and I did hit the goals. You know, you have to sell more than 100, I got 572. You have to sell more than £1,000, I got 3,000. But what eBay have changed is that you have to be a business account now to become with the badge of top rated seller. So I can't get top rated seller unless I change the business. There's no point me changing the business. As I told you in the last video, they charge you for listing and relisting, and for the items I sell I just don't have the margin to swallow that. But yeah, still everything is great. I'm keeping on top of everything. I can tell you, I can show you now my performance. So I have, you know, 260 reviews out of the 600 items I've sold. So people don't always come back, but 99.5% positive feedback, good scores all around. So I'm trying to keep everyone happy, and I'm doing so. There was 1 or 2 that there was a bit of a situation, but they're unique. It's not like I'm selling bad stuff all the time. 1 or 2 things I can't really tell, so I give them the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, we're slowing down eBay, and what are we going to do next? Well, we're looking at Mark Tilbury. We've watched all his videos. We've learned a lot. It's good to watch his videos. He talks about how he got there, what he did, and they all do really. So I'm going to go into other videos. I've been to so many seminars. I went to 5 different people now: Samuel Leeds, Cardone, Andrew Tate. There's another guy on Amazon. There's a few more that I've been watching. They all have similar stories whereby, you know, you create a product and create a business, or you do your investments, and that could either be property or whatever. Well, Mark, one of the key things I picked up from Mark was to invest in the stock market. But I don't want to invest in the stock market to make profit, you know, to make money on the stock market. I want to invest on the dividends, because the dividends pay you out no matter what, if they're making profit, obviously. And he talks about S&P 500 is a good one to get involved in. And if you're in the UK, there's an app called Trading 212. So what I'm going to do is all the money I make from eBay that I've managed to collate, I am going to put into Trading 212 investment on a dividend stock. and the dividend stock I've chosen is going to be AGNC. Now, I'm not telling you to do it. Don't copy what I do. It's your risk, but that's what I'm going to do, and you can just see how it works for me, if it does or if it doesn't. But that's the risk I'm going to take. And I've now created a new spreadsheet, and I can show you like all the stuff I sell on eBay, right? Just to put the doubters that, oh, you don't sell the right stuff, or you don't sell, you know, the right thing. I'm selling everything. I'm selling books, model cars, I'm selling clothes, I'm selling DVDs, I'm selling games, I'm selling miscellaneous items. I can tell you what miscellaneous: bags, pops, tom-toms, whatever these are, again, these little teddy bears, you know. So I'm selling all kinds of stuff, right? Music, so loads of CDs, shoes. So I've delved into every topic on eBay, and that's all my stuff listed. So I list everything. So like if we go to DVDs, you can see all the DVDs I've listed. If we go into clothes, you can see, I suppose I've got more jeans, a few jeans there, jumpers, shirts. So I've got tons of stuff, and you can see where I've sold books, I've sold cars, I've sold clothes, sold games, DVDs, music. And it's a good way to keep an eye on what you're selling. So like PS4, not bad sales. If I go to clothes, jeans, again, not bad sales. It's not, but it's just not quick enough. It's just not selling. So it's just not quick enough. So it's just not selling. And you know, even books, like I said, I sold a few books. So everything is accounted for. That's listed books. So sold books. You can see similar amount listed of similar amount sold. So I'm not, my inventory is like 50-50. Whatever I've got listed and whatever I've got sold is selling, but it's very slow. So yeah, I've delved into every topic. So it's not like I'm not pushing every topic. So we're stopping eBay, as I said, and I think I said that in my last video, and we're putting all the money we've earned so far in the things that we've done. And I'm going to invest it, because it's no point just sitting there, because as I say, I'm now £670 up on this store. I don't spend that money on inventory every weekend. I go out and I get a few items, 30 odd items or so, and I don't spend nowhere near, even if it's 50 quid or so. And just to break this down, over 10 months, that's 670 quid, or 663, because the payment hasn't come in yet. It works out to £66 a month. £66 a month. So for all the trouble I go to, my weekends are lost, going to the post office every day, and the time spent posting and listing and cleaning and, you know, packaging and ironing and all that stuff, it's just £66 a month. That's a month, guys. That's what I'm possibly making after 10 months of doing this, posting 10 a day, which is in the last month now I've posted nothing, so it's going down. Obviously it's down to 6.8, but trust me, it was at 10, it was still at this number, £66 a month. I've been doing it for 10 months. For me, it's just not worth it. For you, you might think that's not bad, just keep doing it, but I'm going to keep on. As I say, I've got so many items in the store that it's going to continue. I have to live with it now. That's the other thing, I'm burdened with this. I can't shut it down. I mean, I could just close the store and give everything to charity, I suppose, but that's not the goal. So the goal is I'm going to use this money now, I'm going to put it into Trading 212. So all you do is you go to Trading 212, Trading 212, if you're in the UK. That's it. So Trading 212, open up account, log in, and literally download the app on the phone, and you can then move your money from your bank account. You have to register all your bank and everything into it, and register yourself, and then you move whatever you can afford into a stock. But I'm only going to do dividends. That's my next step, because I've taken that from Mark. Great advice. It's got some good advice. Sometimes it's repetitive now, so I think I've learned all I can from him. But I'm going to start off with the dividend payments, and I'm going to start this spreadsheet here. So on YouTube for the year we've made nothing. I've broke this down into months, so my total is nothing. On Twitch, I've been doing Twitch for 6 years, guys, and I've only just received a payment of £63. Yeah, so on Twitch I've only just received a payment. I've been doing Twitch for 6 years and I've received a payment, and it was last month or the month before, of £63. I couldn't believe it. but I'm not going to do Twitch anymore because that's, you know, 6 years for £63. That's like £6 a year. But I might just do it still with my friends. Now, we did have a one eBay store before, and I think it was around about £150 that we had in the green for that one. And now we're going to put this eBay store. I was meant to, you know, calculate every month, but you know, we're at the end of the year now and we're stopping everything, so we're going to put this 670.52 into here, 670.52, and then this one is going to be my investments, and the trading 212 I am going to track every year for you guys. Okay, so this 670, it did go in, I think it went in a couple of months ago. That isn't working. There we go, that's better. So I'm going to track this in. So I put this 670 plus that, right? So let's see what that totals up. So we're going to just total this up, and that's £883. I'm going to put £883 and 52p into trading 212. Now, I did put this in around about, well, let's put it in, it was around about last month or the month before, so let's call it month before. So we're going to say, so I've got another line here called invested, so the investment's going to equal that total there now. So whatever I get from any of these things, I didn't get anything from Amazon. I think I even lost money on Amazon, so it's not even point putting it. So far we've got £883 for the year. It's taken me 12 months to get there, and yeah, we're going to put it into a dividend stock called AGNC. So maybe I shouldn't say trading 212, and I'll say AGNC. So my idea on this is, my idea on this, my thinking about this is, I've kind of worked out how much a dividend payment a month would be on £800, and it's about £15 a month, right? Which is not as much as eBay. It worked out not as much as the eBay per month, right? But there's going to be no work. Like, I don't have to do anything. So how much is that worth? I don't know. But the idea is obviously get the money invested up so we get a dividend payment of £66, therefore replacing eBay and all the work that goes along with it, and then obviously grow it. So the other thing Mark talks about is investing with the dividend stocks, and he mainly suggests S&P 500, and then you compound it. S&P 500 only pays out quarterly, so you may get 3 or 4 payments a year, but then you put that money back in and you compound it. So what we're going to do is any monthly dividend we get from AGNC, we're going to reinvest it. You know, you can automatically reinvest it. It automatically does it, but with the app you just rebuy the stocks, whether it's up or down, doesn't matter. We're going to keep pumping the money back in, and we're going to try and compound and just grow the money that we've got. So far we've got £883.52. Now what I might do, and what I am going to do, because I did get my first dividend payment and it all works out, so I'm thinking I'm going to start investing some of my money into it as well to make this grow a bit quicker, and then therefore compounding, because I lost a lot of years in my youth. So I'm going to try and get this up as quick as I can. But if I can get some money out of any other source, then that's the goal. I'm going to try and build this dividend fund, investment fund, up and up and up until we can start getting passive income that's worthwhile, that maybe I can pull out. But at the moment, you know, £66 a month is not going anywhere for me. It doesn't pay for anything. I might get a Big Mac meal a week or whatever. So now we're going to try dividend payments. So I did get a dividend payment on £883, and I'll tell you how much that was. So it was £15.45. So that's what I got on my first dividend payment, and then I reinvested it. So far in total we've made £15.45. I'm going to clean up this spreadsheet, so for the next one, I don't know if you can see this well on the camera anyway, But basically what I've got is the stuff that we're doing down the left. I've got my months that I was meant to break everything down into, but because we don't do anything per month, and I can't really keep an eye on eBay every month. Well, I can, but I'm not going to, because we're at the end of the year anyway. I'm just going to say 670. I'll just change that now for the last year, for the last month or two. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pump any money from the eBay now. I'm going to try and get, because if you look at the eBay store, I think I showed you this before, there's a potential. It shows you a potential of what you can get, and I'm now at 7 grand. So if I can get that 7 grand out of here and put it into the AGNC investment on Trading 212, then I'll have 7 grand's worth of dividend payments monthly, and then compound that money with the payments. So now I have 15. So how do I get this spreadsheet to work? Because now I've put 15 back in, so I've not only done, anyway, I'll think about it. So the next month it would have been equals what I've put in already plus the dividend payment, right? Yeah, like that. And then I would have got, I think, something like £18 this month. Okay, and then next month is going to be what I've put in there plus the 18, and I think the dividend payment was around 21 something. See, so that's how that works. Equals that plus that. Yeah, and then that's going to give me, again, it's no money in my pocket. This is now money in an app. So whereas this money from eBay was in my bank account, this is now not in my bank account. It's in an app that you can pull out any time. But if your stock goes up or down, you could lose this money, right? So this is dangerous. This is risky. It's up to you. Mark recommends S&P 500. Get paid quarterly. You can't lose. Well, you can lose. There is, but it's a less chance. So I'm going to say the same thing. Go with S&P 500 if you want to invest and get a dividend payment, and then just put that dividend payment back in. If it's money you don't need, then put it there. If you want to put your, and I'm not going to tell you how to do anything else. I'm not going to tell you to invest in AGNC. That's just my choice, because it pays monthly, and I want to get a monthly dividend and try and compound it quicker. And that's it, guys. That's what I'm doing now. After what I need to do now, while that ticks along by itself, so the eBay money is going to go in there, the dividend money is going to go in there, and that's going to keep compounding, and then this is going to be whatever the total is. So at the moment, so we're now at 937. See, so we was at 883 and we're at 937 with no money, no work done. So it went up 100, bit under £100, so about £70. Right, it went up by £70 by itself, or was it £54 by itself? So I haven't done anything. It just goes up by itself now. So I'm going to let that run. So that's my one other stream that's passive. But again, it's still no money in your pocket. Still no money you can spend or pay bills with or anything like that. But again, as I said, this started from zero, selling things around my house. And we're generating money on its own now. So let's do that. And then the next thing we are going to do, so now we've listened to Mark. Thank you very much, Mark. Appreciate all your advice, really good. We've done the 212 stuff. He has got more. Once you get a bit of cash, maybe we can do some other stuff that he suggests, and we'll try that. But our next thing is definitely going to be the Hex Crypto, was it? What was his name? Hex? No, PC Prime. Here we go. Remember that? PC Prime storage. Was it PC Prime? No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Oh, it's SC Prime. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is SC Prime storage, and we're going to listen to this guy, Hex Crypto. And I think in the last video I was going to do it with the Pi, but he came out with a recent video, or not recent now, a couple of months ago, saying that the Pi doesn't work for this. So hopefully you didn't buy a Pi, but if you have, they're still good to have anyway. You can do other stuff with it, but he says just do it off a Windows, a small little Windows Nook type thing. So we're going to do that, and yeah, I have all the parts. I just need to, and I've showed you some of the parts in my PC build videos. and I just need to make that all come together. But yeah, he's earning passive income. He shows you how to do stuff. So I've watched all of these videos, mostly all of these videos, and so I want to start doing the storage. That's going to create another stream. So it's going to be another stream here with storage or SC Prime. That's going to be our next one, and then whatever money we make from that, I'm going to pump into the investment trading 212, and hopefully build this up even quicker, and then let's see where we are after that. So I will be back in about another, well, it's been 5 months since my last video on this, so hopefully maybe not that long, maybe 3 months, because we've got the other videos to do with the PC building that I really want to do and I enjoy doing, and my PC upgrading. I've got parts and all of that, and yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. If you found this interesting, then please consider subscribing. I appreciate that. That's what I need. I need to get this YouTube revenue going so I can boost this up even more and take more risks. The eBay is going to carry on with the stuff I have. I'm not going to add to it. The other thing that happened with eBay is I've run out of room in my place. I don't have anywhere to store it, you know. So I'm at my limit. I'm bursting at the seams. I'm you know, somewhat bordering on as a hoarder. So let's not do any more with eBay for now. I'm happy selling what I've got at the moment, get rid of it, put it into AG&C, let AG&C earn its own money. But yeah, until we start bursting at the seams where I can start taking money out, I'm just not there yet. So that's the next thing, guys. I'm trading 212. I'm putting it in dividends. I'm getting dividend payments, and that's my next thing. So all I want to do now is just create other streams of revenue that will make money that I can put into my dividend investment, and hopefully grow this dividend payment. I don't know how big you can get with it. I don't know what, you know, all I know is that you can do it. I'm learning more about it. I think there is a cap at 2,000, but I'll tell you more about that as I've learned more. But that's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in your comments, if I'm doing the right thing. If not, if you think it's good, if it's not, let me know. All your help is appreciated. We need to become financial free. As I said, I've been to so many other seminars, and just to prove I've been to this guy, which is Samuel Leeds. I took down all my notes, and I also went to the Cordone seminar and took down all my notes of that. I've been watching Andrew Tate. I've signed up to his email, and I'll tell you a bit more about them on the next video because we've run out of time here. But yeah, again, please subscribe, guys. Let me know your thoughts and comments below, and let's try and help each other. Let's all try and help each other. Alright, appreciate that. See you on the next video. Laters.